Hi all, welcome to Sustainable Fashion Pills, a podcast produced for the European Erasmus Plus project Sustainability, Fashion and Employability Skills, during a 3-year period from 2020 to 2023.
I'm Nadia Alonso, and today we are at the Glasgow Caledonian University to talk about a thing with a very big impact in climate and in which industry has much to say and do, especially the fashion industry. I'm talking about the carbon accounting, the process by which organizations quantify their GHG emissions with the goal to get the net zero by 2050. For that, we have with us Professor Dr. Charles Russell. Welcome, Charles.
Thanks very much. Hello.
Before starting, please let me, Charles, introduce you. I'm going to call you Charlie.
Yes,
you
that's
agree?
good. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Charles Russell is a lecturer in the Department of Civil Engineering and Environmental Management in the Glasgow Caledonian University. And, of course, he's part of the SFES project team. First of all, thank you for being here with us in our podcast. And for the beginning, I would like to start talking about concepts. So can you make a first approach to the concepts of carbon accounting and carbon footprint?
Yes. Carbon accounting for the fashion industry really means what, if you take an item of clothing, what are the CO2 emissions associated with that? And there's actually, it goes beyond that, because if you imagine I'm looking at you're wearing a very nice sweater there, that's come from something. Maybe it's cotton, maybe it's polyester, it produced emissions along the way. Carbon accounting is really what is produced in each step of the process. If it's a polyester, it's come from oil. So there's been emissions there all the way through to the manufacturing process, to the retailing. It's sat in a shop for a while. It's been transported perhaps from, I don't know, maybe a different part of the world, maybe the Far East, who knows. The point is to understand where and what is being produced and the different emissions. When we understand that, then we can start really implementing changes to reduce that.
In that point, can you give us an example of a good practice measuring the carbon accounting in fashion industry?
Yeah, there's a number of companies that are doing this, but Patagonia is a well-known brand. It's probably because its clientele are outdoors, but they have been very, very proactive at using low carbon materials, so in their very sustainable materials in their outer clothing. So they've employed carbon management skills to really look at their product line and then gone into, okay, we can make this product using this lower impact material. Okay.
Well, it's a very interesting and good example about that. So we have the challenge you talk about. We have the example. So in terms of employability, what do we need from the people working in the industry?
Well, there's a number of skills that I think we can see are very relevant. Carbon accounting requires some numeracy, so understanding how the numbers work, that can be brought together. The real skills, the genius of it, is being able to take the numbers and marry that with solutions that are fast, that you can bring quick solutions to market quickly. And I think there's a skill that we've been hearing called grow hackers.
Oh, yes.
Grow hackers. And this skill, like, to be able to grow hack, to find quick solutions forward, taking technology solutions, simple technology solutions often, and then implementing it. But there are, I think, sort of resource efficiency, understanding how that works. It does take communication skills. It takes, convincing or inspiring people to make the change.
Yes.
And those are perhaps soft skills, but being able to communicate convincingly. Making changes to this to companies involves money, it involves investment, but the return on investment can be very high. If you become a sustainable company like Patagonia, for example, their prices are slightly higher because people recognize the quality and they'll pay more for it.
Thank you very much, Charles. It's been a very, very interesting topic and a pleasure to talk with you and learn about this very important thing for us and for the future generations.
This SFES project is coordinated by Glasgow Caledonian University, and it involves other academic partners such as Universidad Villanueva in Madrid, Universidad Politécnica in Valencia, EDHEC Business School in France, and Universidad de Madeira in Portugal. It also includes industry partners such as Harris Street Beverages, the Textile Group, and the fashion conglomerate Tendam Group in Spain. The objective is to improve employability and entrepreneurship skills in the fashion sector around sustainability and to broaden knowledge for academia, companies, and fundamentally for students involved in the project.